why does that thumbnail work? You know what? And we're live. Whoa, background music. Make sure everything is working. The thumbnail. You know, it's the only photo that this is the first one I saw in my save photos. Just don't worry about it. Pink exposed vid. No, we're not doing that. Trust. Trust. This music doesn't fit the vibe anymore. Can you even hear it? Is it? There you go. Let's pick it up just a little bit. Just a little bit. No, I'm dropping a bombshell. I'm talking about all the snakes in Amplified SMP. I'm talking about how everyone was secretly evil people in real life. What? What? I can't wait for after all the music discs, SpongeBob music starts playing. Oh no, not the boat. This is not good. I don't even know where I left off. What is maybe Portal wasn't the best choice of game, but my brain maybe a little too hard. Oh, wait. Huh. Wait. Yeah. Oh, I got it. You know, maybe I just don't. not my best moment. Let's talk about Amplify. I don't know. I don't know where to start, really. It was pretty cool. I didn't think this far. Maybe not. Okay. Maybe let's put the portal somewhere else. Just an idea. Why is the... Oh. I don't think the stream likes this. Oh. Stream no like. Is it still... It got worse. Yeah. Amplified SMP was something new, and I'll be honest, I liked season 2. Season 2, hot take. Season 2 wasn't that bad. It got worse when it later on, but don't get me wrong. It's not what I have to do. But no, I didn't hate it. How am I supposed to get over there?
Great job, astronaut, war hero, and/or Olympian.
Yeah. Amp got bad. Amplified got really bad.
Listen up
But
down there.
but
It's called an elevator, not a bathroom.
Okay, J.K. Simmons, please. I'm talking about the Minecraft server. Have I even talked about Pizza SMP on the channel? I don't think I have. I'm gonna be real. I don't think I have. Except for that last Amp stream where I accidentally showed it. No, I haven't talked about
If you're
Pizza.
interested in an additional
I'll talk about that
$60,
later.
flag down a test associate and let them know.
I'll talk
You could
about
walk out of here with
Amplified,
120
or not
weighing
Amplified,
down your
Pizza
bindle
SMP
if you let
later.
us take you apart, put some science stuff in you, then put you back together. Good as new.
What? Oh. Don't talk about that. We don't talk about what I just did. Only I did on Twitch. Oh yeah. So let's get the obvious out of the way. What is amplified? What is this amplified SMP? What is this amplified SMP that I keep talking about? Amplified was a server created by Hayden. He was in the Lethal Company video. Yeah, that's pretty much that's the only time he's been on my channel. He's in that video. Don't watch it. My voice is mic quality is not good at all. Trust, I'll make a better one when I feel like editing ever again. And I only do streams now. You know who else only does streams? Penguin. Speaking of Penguin, so the main character of the server, which I argue it's me because well, I think me Penguin share it because we have the most we're the most relevant characters technically. But I didn't do content, so it doesn't matter if I was relevant to the story. I thought it would fall down. Okay, then. Oh, I did it. Okay, so Hayden made Amplified. Okay, he was the owner. He was canonically God, or like he had creative mode. He had canonical access to creative mode. Can't change my mind. Daddy, you're the only good villain. It's not even that you were the best, you were just the only good one. So Amplified. Okay, so Hayden made Amplified. Oh, I need to. I don't even know what I'm doing. I'm just gonna walk around in circles for like 5 minutes. So Hayden made Amplified SMP. He owned the server. With the help of his dad, he made the server. He made the server. I have to go down there. Made the server, and so Penguin was like the main guy. And the reason why Hayden made the server is because he was like the server guy for Mr. Penguin. There was the Massacre SMP, Vaporwave SMP. But this one was different. The whole theme about this one is that the server was amplified, which means the world generation is absolutely cooked. And that was pretty much it. But big but for the first time in like the 4 years of me being a Penguin fan. What? What? Really? Really? Me, Penguin fan? No, in the first 4 years ever, I played Java for the first time, and it happened to be at the start of the dad is not a canonically character channel. Oh yeah, the dad isn't canon, but he did help me to make the series. Um, no, I'll talk about all the characters and all the people on it. I'm just talking about like what Amplified is to begin with. So it was an SMP, and it had 4 seasons, and it was about almost a year in total. Um, and look at me, I got distracted. I forgot what I said. Ugh. Oh yeah, so it was the first time I played Java ever. I've always been Bedrock. I've always been Bedrock player. And not months, like 2 months before this, Penguin did a Bedrock series after like literal years of me begging. Because the one time he did a series back in prime lockdown, my Switch had a heart attack, so I couldn't play Bedrock Minecraft. Big rip. I didn't have a laptop back then. That was the only thing I played Minecraft on, was a Nintendo Switch. Big, big, big epic. Very epic. So he did a Bedrock series with with an old friend. We'll put it like that. Right, guys. Right. How would I see myself? There we go. Right, guys. Right, guys. An old friend. An old friend. An old friend. Trust. So, anyways, don't worry about the implications of some of the stuff and that's a whole other story. Is that Bedrock server alone? It should get its own like little discussion. But no. So after yeah. So the person who made the Bedrock SMP kind of just disappeared, and we still don't know where they went. So let's just so they're not important anymore. So don't worry about it. They don't have to do anything with it. But the reason I'm bringing this up at all is because of the server died. Penguin's like, man, I need content. So he asked Hayden, hey Hayden, you think you can make a new SMP? And he's like, sure, why not? So then boom, amplified SMP. However, technically the first stream was May the 4th. But nothing really got done there, and it was on during a Minecraft live thing. I don't know, Penguin streamed for like 3 days, and then like only like 5 hours of the footage is still on YouTube. Big yikes. Big yikes. Big yikes. Totally, this was before the YY era. YY era doesn't start till like I don't know. It doesn't start till May 25th. Trust. Wonky slot. So Hayden makes a server. All right, Penguin plays on it. Penguin plays on the server just for a little bit, and then so he plays on the Penguin does a thing where he plays a game. He plays the game. He plays a game. And so he played the game, and I was like, man, if only I could play the server. And Penguin's like, hey buddy, hey goody old pal, who's been on the channel for literal years, longer than most people. it's Minecraft's anniversary week, I'm gonna buy you Minecraft because it's on sale for like $15 or something. I was like, really? You want to buy me Minecraft? Really? And he was like, yes. And then I got Minecraft. I got the craft. I got the craft, and it was so epic. I played Java Edition, and I logged onto the Hayden server, and apparently Hayden had this base like 30 billion blocks out, and that's where everyone was with gambling and stuff. I don't know. I was at spawn, and I was completely lost. And eventually, after everyone was offline, I just kind of logged on, and I went to a desert. Well, the spawn was a desert, and I found a desert temple, and I decided to move into that because I'm not building a house. Who do you think I am? A builder? Whoa. I am not. I'm not a builder. I am I am not a builder. So I don't know what I'm doing. Owie. So I play the game a little bit, and Penguin, because he's in the middle of nowhere, because the previous stream that isn't relevant at all. By the way, all these streams were streamed live on Twitch, on Penguin's Twitch channel. This isn't a shout out. I'm just saying. I'm actually complaining because all the VODs are dead. They're gone. So this is all. It's all being told. It's all being told. The story of Amplified is being told, and there's a slideshow. There's a very slideshow that I've been working on and procrastinating for months. But trust, when it's done, it will. I'll make sure to show it. Um. So Penguin had this fox. Oh, do we talk about the lore yet, or do I just keep rambling about what it was like to be on Amplify? Because this is still season 1 of it. There's 4 other seasons, except technically 3, because season 3 doesn't really count because we didn't really do anything for season. Well, we didn't. Season 3 didn't have that much content on it. It was active for like maybe like a month, and then no one really played on it. Oh, okay, this is a big puzzle. So I need to get that, and then bring that over there, so I can activate that, and then have all the orange stuff there, blue stuff there, so I run, bounce, land there. Got it. I'll make sure to remember that by then. Yeah, no VODs whatsoever. Okay. So I moved in Desert Temple. Penguin goes on to finds desert. He found the desert. Um, and I'm there. And then Penguin Hayden has erased all of spawn, not all of it, but a large chunk, and makes a new spawn. And he calls it Eden, and he just kind of builds stuff there. Very important information. You know what? I don't care. We're moving on to the lore. I'm gonna say all of the amplified lore. I'm saying all of the lore right now. Call me Matt Tag, because this ain't no. I'm just the entire timeline. I'm saying the whole timeline right now. The whole timeline of events. Okay. So Hayden makes Eden. He makes Eden, has a bunch of stuff. Okay. You can get the character over time. What? Um. Make potato Gladys tweet out. Okay, so Hayden makes Eden, alright, and it's all these little like buildings, all these little houses that he made, and he says you break these, I'ma kill you, and we're like, oh no. So me and Penguin, we go kind of pillage the stuff while Hayden's offline because we were pirates or something, and we stored all of the stuff underneath in the desert temple, in a secret spot in the desert temple. A secret spot in the desert temple. We hid all of the stuff we stole, and then Hayden never found out. So I don't know why I brought it up. So basically, me, Penguin, and James are all online. All right, me, Penguin, James online. And so James is like, hey guys, want to meet up? And we're like, sure, why not? And James is like, hey, so I'm testing out this new mining technique that all the pros are using. It's guaranteed to get you diamonds and other ores, no matter what. It's this thing. It's called X-ray. And we're like, that's kind of funny. Hayden found out. So me and Penguin, we make like a company. So some might call it lethal. I don't even remember what it's called. Oh, forgot about this. Hayden and God and Hayden are the same person. Like, I'm gonna just call him Hayden. I don't want to say God killed Penguin. That's not a good soundbite to have there. And I already said it. So Hayden and Penguin canonically have beef. They have beef canonically because Penguin has a little fox named Paprika, and Hayden stole it. Hayden kidnapped Paprika. Why? Because why not? Let's go. Why? Well, because why not? So, how am I? So, James, Penguin are all playing. We're in the mines of Eden. We're in the mines of Eden, and Ethan logged on. Ram Millennium, and he's for the rest of the season he is not important. You know what? I'll talk about the lore and just playing the game at the same time, because why not? So Ethan will not be important until we get back to season 4, unfortunately. So how unfortunate? Well, he'll be brought up a couple of times, but he won't do anything crazy like he's about to do. So me, Penguin, James, we try to make a deal, all right, with Mr. Ram Millennium, with the Ethan Millennium, okay, and so obviously, instead of, I don't know, working together and actually doing the deal, we try to kill him. Doesn't work out. Ethan immediately sees right through it, kills me, cold blood, and then says that James snitched, but James did not snitch, it turns out, and he just wanted to see if we would turn on each other, which it very much did well. But since James just said, "Hey Ethan, let's work together," hey Ethan, let's be allies, and then Penguin's like, dude, with the freak, and kills him like 5 times. And proceeds to stab him in the chest 700 consecutive times. And then Ethan was like, no, bye-bye, I'm gonna go to my secret base, ha ha ha. And then me and Penguin are like, dude, what the freak? And then we log off. Oh no, we don't log off. The stream ends, and James is out of the picture for like the rest of the series. I'm gonna be real. James is pretty much gone for the rest of the series, until season 4, where he's relevant for like 5 minutes, and season 2, where he's relevant for 2 minutes. No, 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 no hate, but like, just didn't do anything. And that seems to be with a lot of people. They don't seem to do much other than the core 4 and Sceptral and the nerds. So, okay, I should have thought about that. Why is it orange? Wasn't it just blue? Hello? Oh. Yeah, I don't get it. I forgot what I was talking about. Okay. So me and Penguin are still on the server. And we're kind of just chilling, right? We're just chilling on the server. And we're trying to look for Ethan's secret base, but Penguin had already ended the stream, so there's no footage of this. Although I probably still have the audio of the call in my files. But so Penguin logs off after a little bit because we're like, dude, we can just not find that. We could just not find this dude. He's just gonna head off for the night, or not the night, for the day. Or he'll be back later to stream. And so I'm still on the server. And oh no. Before Penguin logs off, Ethan is still on the server. And we're looking for Ethan because he's still on the server. And while I'm on this mountain, I see Ram Millennium inside the mountain. I see his name tag. I see his player tag. And I'm like, Penguin, I found him. He's in here. So Penguin's like, all right. So we're gonna wait him out. We're gonna wait for Ethan to log off, and then you call me when you get inside the base. And I was like, bet. This was war. This is the event called the Single Day War. Whoa, yeah, epic. So freaking cool. I forgot what I was saying. So freaking. So then I'm on the server and I'm just digging. I have these like 6 stone pickaxes and I'm just mining out this whole area where I saw his name. And then eventually, after like 30 minutes and like 4 different stone pickaxes, yes, I mined till they broke. And I was dedicated, man. I had to do it. Because if I didn't, I would lose the Minecraft game, man. I wouldn't win the Minecraft war. I had to. I wouldn't have won the silly block game war. So me and Penguin. Oh no, I find his base, right? And I'm spamming Penguin. I'm like, dude, I found it. I'm taking all of his loot right now. And let me get something clear. I went into his base and there were 7 diamonds in the chest and I yoinked them. There was no 36 diamonds. There wasn't a stack of diamonds. There were 7 diamonds, and I know that because I stored them away in another house that I had off the coast of Costa Rica. No, there were 7 diamonds, but I just hid them like I don't know, like 50 blocks out of trust, and no one ever found them. And then me and Penguin are like, dude, let's put the blame on Hayden, because why not? And you know what? The best part is Ethan fell for it. So we replaced his chest with a trap chest and put one piece of TNT, one piece underneath the trap chest. So when he opens the trap chest, kaboom! Very funny. Didn't work. it didn't work, but it was very funny. So that's not relevant for a little bit. So then me Penguin, and Hayden are online. And Hayden's like, hey, so if you guys could like maybe not destroy my builds, that'd be great. And if you do, I'm going to kill you. Alright, and this is a public announcement. I will kill you if you break my builds. And we're like, dude, okay. And then you want to know what happened next? So we're in Eden, and Penguin, it's nighttime in Eden, and there is a creeper. And the creeper goes right next to Penguin, and Penguin's right next to a house. And the creeper blows up, blows the house up. And Hayden sees that, and he's like, dude, Penguin, I'ma have to kill you. And he's like, no, dude, no, it wasn't, I didn't mean it. No, please, no, dude, how, no, dude, wait, no, dude, wait, no, dude, you know, no. I had to take a drink of a non-disclosed beverage. So he's like, no, dude, no, and then we're like, oh no, Mr. Games, no, not my boy, Penguin plays games, free my boy Penguin, he did nothing wrong. And so imagine this is, so Penguin's like right here, right? Penguin's right here, yeah, like right here. Hayden's like right here. And right here is a stalagmite. He's encased in bedrock, by the way. And there's a stalagmite right here. Hayden breaks the bedrock block, and the stalagmite falls and kills Penguin. Big stab. All right, Penguin's dead. And this is the most important event in all of Amplified, because it's pretty much starts all of season 1. it pretty much causes, like, I don't know, the entire story going forward. Penguin's execution. He gets killed. And because of this, he's like, when I can't be here anymore because I don't, people don't like me. Or I forgot what his whole motivation was. I was like, oh, I ruined everything. I need to get out of here. Ugh, no one likes me. No one wants to be my friend. They believe I am unstable. So he goes into isolation. The isolation arc. And this lasts about a week. This lasted about a week. And but while he's looking around, I'm watching the stream. Not stream sniping if I'm not killing him. Also because this was before we said, hey dude, don't do that, that's illegal. So I'm watching his stream, right? Because, you know, #1 Penguin fan. All of season 1 streams were on Twitch. All of them were on Twitch. So there's no footage of season 1 except for a 2-hour long video that I recorded. And I don't actually know. There's 4 videos. I don't know. There's a lot of videos that I just have unlisted on my channel, which I will not be publishing them. but maybe I'll show the footage of some of them sometime soon. Sometime soon, maybe I'll show them. I'll release them to the public. Not release them. I'll release clips. I will not be releasing the whole videos. For the digital to save everyone's digital footprint. I will not be publishing them. So what happens after Penguin goes into isolation? Well, I'm watching the stream, right? And I've done my fair share of exploring, and I see this mountain that is absolutely covered in chickens. And me and Penguin named it Cluck Mountain. There's a whole bunch of chickens, and me and Penguin, I've reached Penguin. I finally run into him after many days of him saying, "I'm out of here, dude." I'm like, "Dude, please come back." And he's like, "Really?" And I'm like, "Yes." And he's like, "I'll think about it." And that's pretty much all of that. That's all that needs to be said there. But this is where part 2 happens. This is the sequel to that. See, there's this guy who lives way too far out for me to travel, and that will be brought up later. His name is Scotty with 2 eyes boy. Oh my god, everyone clap. Oh my god, everyone's going crazy. Oh my god, the audience is clapping. You just can't hear them. They're doing silent claps. Trust. They're screaming. They're doing silent screams. Yes. And Scotty, likes the Hayden guy. But Hayden doesn't like Penguin. So if Scotty likes Hayden and Hayden doesn't like Penguin, Scotty doesn't like Penguin. No good. No, oh no, big stats. Oh no. See, if I'm friends with Scotty, but I'm friends with Penguin, what am I supposed to do? So I take Mr. Games to the YY boy. that's very convenient timing. Creator started. I think this music box plays as soon as I say the YY boy. The YY boy. He makes a giant hole in the ground, and it's a giant hole. Alright, it goes all the way down to bedrock. It's like 30 feet wide, 30 blocks wide. I mean, it kind of looks like this. this whole area I'm in, it literally, but that goes all the way down to bedrock. So Captain Penguin, we're gonna go find Scotty. Penguin's out of isolation, woohoo! And then Captain died. So so we were like, let's maybe wait till tomorrow to do this. Then we're like, okay. Captain wasn't on the day later, so it was just me and Penguin adventuring out into the unknown to find. Wait for the next song to play. To find the YY boy. Why did it stop playing? Yes. Why did it pause itself? Okay, it was perfectly timed, but the video paused itself. To find the YY boy. Ooh, wait. Beat drop. Scotty boy. Oh my god. Oh my god. Those are my days. So I take Penguin to meet Scotty, and after. Let me get something clear. Very clear. When I say first time playing Minecraft Java Edition, it means I have never played the game outside. I haven't played the game. Okay? I'm making. Okay. So me, I haven't played the game. Okay, never before. Okay, and so I haven't played this Minecraft Java. So I'm not the best with chords. But I'm taking Penguin Plays Games to go meet the Scotty boy, and Scotty's insane. Nice. Um. Forgot what I was saying. Okay, so I'm taking Penguin, and I spend like 2 hours trying to get Penguin. And don't get me, this isn't the first time I have tried to get the Scotty. There's been at least 5 attempts, and they all ended in my death. So think everything when I finally opened another portal, and we just did nether travel, which was 5 billion times easier, despite all of the fire and all of the. That one time I died in the nether from another penguin stream. Okay. So with the help of magical hordes, which is hidden invisible on top of the hordes, and giving us directions to Scotty's base, which I'm pretty sure he walked past like 30 times, but who cares? Who cares? No, that's not important. We meet the Scotty, alright? We meet the YY boy. He gives us a tour of the bottomless pit, the bottomless pit, Malupa, whatever you want to call it. Alright, is this... Okay, let's just start this from the start. 30 seconds left on the oh, I got an ad! Blah, 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 blah. You can't hear this, now listen. There you go. This fits. So, I take Scotty or not take Scotty. Penguin meets Scotty, the whole introduction. Scotty whispers to me, hey, kill him. And I'm like, okay. I tell Penguin, hey Penguin, hey man, I'm sorry. And I pull out my crossbow, and the whole time while we were adventuring, I kept threatening to shoot Penguin as a little lighthearted joke. And then I ended up shooting him. And in his escape he died, but that's not canon, and we all laughed about it. So Hayden teleported him back, gave him the stuff back. I think so that don't worry about it. No, just don't worry about it. All right. So anyways, I shoot Penguin, he runs away, and he's like, dude, the one guy I thought I could trust just tried to kill me. What is going on? What the freaky deaky? Uh-oh. And so Penguin's like, oh wait. So Hayden, while we're in the pit, before I shoot him and all that, Penguin is told by Hayden, Paprika has 3 days to live. Oh yeah, I forgot. Paprika's a character. I almost forgot that she's important to the story. And that's the whole reason he's been meeting new people, is them trying to recruit to, you know, save his... He's like, I hate Hayden. And Scotty's like, well, I like Hayden. I like that guy. My eyes are killing me. So anyways, Scotty kill Penguin. Doesn't kill Penguin. Penguin just runs off. And then so I just go back to my base because there's really nothing left for me to do. And Hayden tells Scotty and tells Penguin, Paprika, 3 days left to live. If you if you don't do stuff, then I'm a killer, and there's nothing you can do about it. So canonically, actually, 3 weeks later, 3 weeks later, Penguin goes live again, but canonically it's only been 2 days. So Penguin sees the sunrise and he's like, "Oh no, Paprika has 1 day left to live. Big scary," and he runs into Leaf, who will never be relevant after this point. Which I don't really. There's no hate there. It's just I don't. Just had to. Just like Ethan, you know. So. So he's like, "Hey, wanna help me kill God and get my clock back?" And Leaf is like, "Sure, why not?" And then they're like, maybe we need more than just 2 people. So the Penguin goes around and he runs into Captain, who's totally relevant to the story, and he's like, "Alright, I'll work for you as a spy, but you have to pay me. So I'm gonna give you this Silk Touch pickaxe and give you these diamond ores that we totally didn't place here last night. And you're gonna give me the ores, and I'm gonna mine them with the fortune." And then, which is the most, like, weird thing. Why not just give which, it's not like, oh, Penguin's gonna, hold back some diamonds. So, is, like, 3 diamonds really that worth it? Anyway, like, he went with him, too, to the mines when he mined the Silk Touch, the ores with the Silk Touch. But anyways. How long have I been live for? Almost an hour, and we're still in Season 1 territory. Oh god. So, I need to I need to start simplifying stuff. I need to stop leaving out all these details. Okay, what is this? What is this, the evil laughter? So Captain. Okay, so Captain was gonna work as a spy. Work as a spy for Penguin and tell them what Scotty and Wendy have planned. Wendy. What?
USAA, it's easy to file claims.
Okay. So Scotty is and Wendy are working together on Team Hayden to. So Paprika has like 5 minutes left to live, pretty much, and so this is the second Battle of Eden, and the second Battle of Eden begins. And ow, my back! Ah! Second Battle of Eden, and Penguin. I was supposed to be in it, but I had to go to a party, so big sad. So Penguin goes up to Hayden, excuse me, and Hayden's like, "Let's make a deal. You die, and I bring back Scotty's pet spider, Maurice, and and I bring Maurice back from the dead, and I let Paprika go, but you die permanently." And you know, Penguin's like, why not? It's not like people care about me. So then he dies. He dies, and he never comes back. Trust. So Paprika is given to Leaf because Paprika needs a caregiver, and when Penguin's kind of dead. So everyone's like, "Oh, now that he is gone, what do we do now?" And everyone's like, "I don't know." And then began Death Duo. See, with no content to do on the server, the players get bored. And there's been this reoccurring bit between me and Scotty for the last however long Amplified was. Season 1 at least. where one of us would log on and say, so let's say, for example, Scotty's on the server, and I log on. Scotty would say, "Oh my God, is that Andrew Pizza 81?" And I would say, "Oh my God, is that Scotty with Two Eyes Boy?" And we're like, he's like, "Huh, that's kind of funny." And we were the only two people that ever actually play on the server consistently. Um, which we'll learn will not be the case very soon. It will no longer be the case. Hold on, let the Castle Crashers music. No, this is not Castle Crashers. Um, so me and Scotty are like, let's work together. Let's be allies, and that's the whole reason why I tried to kill Penguin. Um. So, um, where was that? So there's not a lot of content. Me and Scotty play the server pretty much every day for all of June. Like the entirety of June is just us goofing around on the server together. And Ethan becomes a character again. Ethan does some pretty bad things that I don't think I should say out loud. But let's just say Ethan is not the best person in canon. Ethan. Canonical Ethan. I don't think I'm allowed to say someone's a bad person in real life when I haven't met them in person. Um, unless they're just actually, like, totally bad. Unless they're just, like, genuinely a bad person. So anyways, we prank Ethan, like, every day. It's a very funny thing. It's very comedical. It's very stupid. And that's why me and the Wi-Fi boy become goody old pals. During this Great Depression of content that Penguin put us through because he killed himself. Which he only did. Oh, by the way, I talked to Penguin and I said, "Hey, I have a pretty interesting lore idea. So like I seem to die a lot. I seem to die quite a lot. And by the way, at the end of the server, I had a total death count of 1,000 something. That's how many times I died, which it's a lot. It's quite a lot. Um, that doesn't matter though. So I was like, hey, I think it'd be funny, not funny. I think it would be a pretty interesting thing for my lore if I were to die and become a ghost. And he's like, oh yeah, that's cool, that's cool. And then, after I betrayed him, we get in a VC and he's like, so Andrew, you know that idea you had to become a ghost? I'm gonna do that. And I'm like, but that was my thing. Why is there an ad playing? Why are they speaking Spanish? Okay. Maybe I should just remove all of these songs from the playlist because they seem to have so many ads. Way too many ads. So anyways, I realized I'm playing Portal 2 and I should probably actually play the game instead of talking about a Minecraft series. But no! Each season, after I finish a season, I do a level. So, after all that, after the war, after the battle, that's the closest you're gonna get to a reference, I'm afraid. If you know, you know. Oh, so Penguin becomes a ghost. And I'm not gonna say what his name is because, first of all, it's unfunny. I'm gonna say it right now. His name is not funny. It's not cool. It's not funny. And I thought of it. I said his name should be Tommy Phantom because he's a ghost now. He's a phantom. He's a phantom. And then they got the joke and they absolutely twisted it and turned it and made it horrible. And if you don't know who I mean by they know who they are. They know who they are. And it's Penguin, by the way. So Penguin's a ghost. What are we gonna do with this? So Penguin dies as a ghost. Tragic. Pour one out for my boy. And all these different penguins start showing up from different servers. And eventually they end up dying and a new penguin takes their place. And this keeps happening over and over and over again. Until we meet real real penguin, the penguin, not even penguin. Thomas, his last name. Thomas's last name. That's who we meet. And he's like, "Oh, you guys let him die." And he's like, "No, dude, he killed himself. He drowned like a bum." And he's like, "Ugh, okay, don't let him die again." And then Tommy Phantom comes back. And that is the end of season 1. Because after that, Penguin doesn't stream again. And the whole reason Penguin killed himself off was because he was going to Missouri. So he wasn't going to be able to make content. Like he didn't, I don't know, not make content for like 2 weeks after, you know, Paprika has 3 days left to live. But who cares? So that's pretty much season 1. Canonically, Hayden blew up all of Eden and pretty much the entire server. But actually, Penguin just never streamed on it again after the Tommy Phantom stream. That's the end of season 1. What did I think of season 1? Oh, you know, I'm not even gonna mention the other stuff. I had a son. His name was Mark. He was a zombie. I adopted him right before the second Battle of Eden and before I logged off. How am I supposed to get up there? Oh. I think I might need to restart this level. Oh! Because there's supposed to be blue stuff there. But I can't... Can I... Okay, so that's season 1. What did I think of season 1? I had a son named Mark. He was a zombie, and I opened up this business called Chickmart Depot. It was a Chick-fil-A, a Walmart, and a Home Depot smashed and combined into one. Castle Crashers. It was like those stores where like the Subway or the McDonald's, excuse me, is inside of the Walmart. But I was like, what if I make a Chick-fil-A inside of Walmart? No, I was originally making Walmart, and then I was like, what if I make a Home Depot? And then I was like, I'm gonna make a Walmart. And no, I was like, no, we're making the Walmart. And then I get in a call with Penguin, and he's like, I said as a joke I should make it a Home Depot, and he's like, no, you should do that because Ethan works at Home Depot. And I was like, okay, that's funny, but I want it to be Walmart. So what do we combine them to make Mart Wall Depot Home Mart? I was like, it feels like it's missing something, and I was like, Chick-fil-A, Chick Mart Depot. And just like that, the best business ever designed by man was born. That's where peak comes from. So after this fantastic information, what did I think of season 1? I think season 1 is the only great season of Amplified. Does that mean I hate the other seasons? No. I just think it's the only amazing, like, good. Now I wouldn't say good, because season 2 I liked but had a pretty hard flop. And hot take, I enjoyed season 4, at least some parts of it, not all of it, because there were definitely some parts of it that were just not fun. That were just straight up not fun to or enjoyable. What's up? Ooh, let's not explain why. Let's maybe not explain why. No, but I loved season 1. Season 1 had that very like early like joke around server with your friends with a little bit of lore. It had the perfect like mix of the two. In top 3 mistakes that I've ever made, number 2 is deciding that we should end season 1. Number 1 is letting Hep get unbanned in season 4. So what would I rate season 1? I would rate it either 9 out of 10 or a 10 out of 10 season. It compared to the rest of the seasons, it is picture perfect. They make the rest of the Amplified seasons make season 1 look like it was like pure art. Am I saying season 1 doesn't deserve the praise? Absolutely not. Season 1 is the GOAT. It is the only amazing Amplified season. It's the only one that's like over 8 out of 10. Dare I argue 7 out of 10. So what happens now? Season 1's over. So we start a new season. Season 2. And I will talk about that once I beat this puzzle, because I have no idea what I'm supposed to be doing. This. I know I need to get that, but I don't know how to get that. Where am I supposed to be going? How am I supposed to get that cube? See, I thought I have to like do something here. Okay, this leads to that. I know that much. But I need this open. And I need to get this cube from up here. But how do I get the cube? Do I need to do something over here? I need to go from there. Oh, wait. Sorry about that. Yeah. That. Does it not reach? It doesn't reach. Huh.
Choose the bundle plan that's best for you.
That's a great idea.
Really? 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 I don't know where I'm supposed to go after this. Well, guys, I think it's time to use my brain. Jacksepticeye, where are you? No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Okay, so I need to go. Wait, do I just? What? Wait, I get it, I get it, I get it, I get it, I get it. I get it, I understand it, I understand it now. Oh, and I'm dead. I saw the future. I knew too much. They had to kill me. Okay, let me get back over here. So, okay, this. Oh, I need to set up everything. Okay. So you need to, actually, yes. That needs to be that. And that needs to be, I need to get the blue stuff there. So that way I run, kaboom, boom, boom. And the way I'm gonna do that is that. Can we get some more blue stuff? Wait, no, I'm stupid. Wait. Wait, no, I'm just extra stupid. Wait. Watch this 10 billion IQ. Maybe not. Wait, no, it's this way. Wait, I can do this. No. Don't count me out. Please! Wait. Wait. Could I... No! Come on! Whoa. Come on, it was so perfect! Okay, hold on. I need to go this way, bounce off that. What did I just hit this? No, I'm probably doing this wrong, but I swear I can get this to work. No, don't make me seem crazy now. That's so stupid. What? Okay, maybe I was right the first time. Maybe I need to put the portal there. right there. Whoa. Wait, can I do? Okay, now I'm getting slammed into this wall. Wait. No. Wait. Yeah, that'll be not. I don't think that's it. I have no idea what I just did. How do I get you? Hmm. Okay, I know that I have to use this at the end because I need to orange myself, then put blue there, and then I make it there. How do I? What am I missing? What am I missing here? Why is this here? What do I need from here? Why are these here? There has to be a reason. There has to be something that I'm meant to do here. Maybe my original plan can still work. Hold on. Maybe this plan is still possible if I just. I think it's actually less possible than not making it to season 2. Alright, that's it, Jacksepticeye. You know, I have no shame in it. I'm gonna play it as loud as possible in the mic. Why is it as soon as I type Jack, it immediately shows a Jacksepticeye portal to me? I have no shame now. I now believe I have an IQ of 4. Thank you guys for watching the stream. Oh, it was so simple. It was so simple. Give me this block. I'm so done with this. At least I already have the blue on. I guess. Okay. You know what, Cher? I have 4 brain cells and they're all for the core former. Huh? I thought for sure I was dead. What the? Oh, now I'm dead. Ooh. I might need to keep watching the video. Ah! Mr. Burns. May or I'm even more disappointed in my IQ now. I just noticed that I need to go there. Vium, vium, boing, vium. Okay, so this portal here. Yup. Yup. It's not
In
even.
case you're interested, there's still
It's not even funny.
bonus
It's
opportunity I mentioned earlier. Again, all you gotta do is let us disassemble you. We're not banging rocks together here. We know how to put a man back together. So that's a complete reassembly. New vitals, spit shine on the old ones, plus we're scooping out tumors. Frankly, you ought to be paying us.
it's not even cool. I don't even want to talk about it.
Thank you. I can't believe I'm thanking these people. For staggering your way through Aperture Science's propulsion gel testing, you've made some real contributions to society for a change, and for that, humanity is grateful. If you had any belongings, please pick them up now. We don't want old newspapers and sticks cluttering up the building. For many of you, I realize $60 is an unprecedented windfall, so don't go spending it all on, I don't know, Carolyn, what do these people
My
buy?
lips are
Tattered hats,
sealed.
beard dirt.
And of course, we're not done with the puzzles. I love puzzles. You know me, I love my puzzles. Why are your lips sealed?
Carolyn, why do I know this woman? Did I kill her? Or Oh my god. Look, you're doing a great job. Can you handle things for yourself for a while? I need to think.
Are you Carolyn? Making up a song about Caroline. Yeah, but she's Caroline. 911. Hello. I believe my brain has broken. That's not cool. That. Oh, this. I will not. I don't think I. I don't. I don't think I like. I don't think I'm gonna like this level. God, I am so glad that that there's no one here for this level. What does this even do? What what does this mysterious stuff? What does it do? Like this one makes me run fast. This one makes me go bounce. What does this one do? What does it do? What is its purpose? Oh, okay. That's cool. I guess it's so worth it looking like that. Why did it have to have all colors, man? Oh. How do I? No, I don't think I'm supposed to be back here. Oh, ugh, ugh. Gray. I don't know. Like quite literally any other color. Hold on. Better question. This is like gray, but in the pipe, that thing. This is that is white. This is gray. It's so bad. I just look outside and you see the pipe burst. It was, ooh, that's not good. That's no good. That no good. Gulp, gulp, gulp. Rugro raggy. How am I supposed to get over there? Don't tell me I have to. Wait, this. Do I? What am I? What am I doing here? Maybe if I. Oh no, bro. Did I just put it closer? I don't know. Do I just have I tried turning it off and back off? No, I haven't. I can do that. Don't make me relive that scene again, please. Oh God. Thank you. I'm so glad Captain said it didn't call for this. Oh, speaking of Captain, he just sent me a reel. I'm just I'm out of here. I don't want I don't want to associate with these people. And can I? Nope, I cannot. Okay, I thought I could cheat it. I can't. Top 5 mysteries scientists still can't explain. Okay, how do I... What is this contraption? I will not be talking about season 2 with this. Um... Boing, boing, boing. Actually, I forgot to mention that probably can do something with the Jeopardy, but it's Family Feud. Guys, do I turn the Family Feud thing that's happening on Pizza SMP into a video for my channel? I think that would be pretty fun. Uh, um, Mario. It is. Oh, come on! That's more of... That is closer to that color than that. Come on! Oh. You know I want the mind. I want to see the shake. Alright, Jacksepticeye, I'm gonna need your help again. Actually, you know what? No, I'll be right back. You guys can look at the hydraulic presses crush everything. Turns out I have the combined IQ of a newborn toddler. Okay,
It's evil. It flew off. Good for him. All right, back to thinking.
Don't make me restart. Okay. Okay. So, anyways, back to season 2 of Amplified. So after the penguin died and the ghost thing and Hayden blew up everything, yada yada yada. This season had something special about it. And shut up, Gladys. It was that everyone got powers. Everyone got their own different superpower. My power was that I jump really high, but I descend slowly, which is like the perfect thing for a mace that was added in the update that season started, which allowed me to do the best thing imaginable, and that was kill Skeptrol. And then never again. I never killed them again after that. All I'm gonna say is Skeptrol's obsession with maces started after I killed him with one. So I don't wanna say I caused anything, but I wanna say I caused something. Did I do that? Watch this insane parkour. Yeah, I thought that would happen. Watch me take it. Oh, I'm all the way back here. Season 2 of Amplified, it was had quite a bumpy start. It was okay to say the least. There's nothing too special about season 2. I think season 2 was the funniest one, because you had stuff like the Despicable Me takeover. Where I was Vector, Penguin Captain was El Macho, Scotty was Scarlet Overkill. That was funny. That was also the first time I did a stream on Amplified. That was pretty nice. That was when we blew up all of New Roseville, and then we had Captain Something to Wither. My builds, the penguin statue, the useless ice boat area, my house that Ethan logged on and stole from me for some reason, and then Scuffed tore it down because no one was playing on the server and he cried like a little baby. What? Gas fire flames. Then I think I think season 2 was the funniest. You know, you had Penguin logging on, killing him just for breathing the wrong way. You had the Fenpill Asylum with the 17 different Among Us characters on it. You had the graveyard. Um, you had the bottomless pit fight that made no sense. So let me start with this server. This SMP season 2 of Amplified. It was very weird. It didn't really feel like Amplified. It didn't feel like it was the same Amplified. So Skeptral and Captain went one way. I tried to follow Scotty and James, but James made it very clear he did not want me there. So I kind of just did my own thing for a little bit, as I wasn't invited to hang out with my friend the YY and James, who tried to kill me. But that's not important. Can I make that? I cannot make that. So what happened later? What happens after that? So we all got our powers. I can jump like I can jump 5 blocks.
It flew off.
Hold on.
Good. For him. Alright, back to thinking.
Oh, come on. So anyways, season 2, there's not really much to say about season 2. I don't really know what to say. There wasn't really a story. Season 2 felt more like a server you would have with your friends. That's what season 2 felt like. Season 2 was just literally like the goofy server until Skeptral joined and made it go back to a Minecraft server, which the lore wasn't really all there. Which is very sad, unfortunately. But then the one time we did somewhat lore. So the lore was, so there's the lore before pre-established lore. I forgot to mention. Me and Captain is my adopted father. He is my dad. He is my papa. So which we kind of alluded to in the stream. Don't watch it ever. I'm actually gonna delete it right now. Trust. It's totally still not there. Why am I so sleepy? So Captain was the king of Brooklyn, and I was the prince, because he's my dad. And then Scotty was like the assistant. And then I guess Skeptral killed Scotty, and that makes him king, which I still don't understand how that works at all. I guess he was just king of the pit, which good on him, I guess. I don't I don't want to be rude, but the pit wasn't done very much. Didn't really do anything. It just had a haste beacon in the middle, which is whatever. Um, no, nothing really crazy happened that season. Nothing too insane, because there was like no lore on it. Like, don't get me wrong, I can tell you start to finish on what happened. Like, we logged on the server. Hayden gave us different abilities. Scotty had a house, moved out of that house, then moved into Brooklyn. Then me and Captain, we had made a giant roller coaster that connects New Eden to Brooklyn. Skeptral joined the server. No, he already had joined the server, but he logged back on after a while. Yeah, just overall really nothing season. And that I don't mean that as in I don't like it. It's season 2 is like the filler season. It's funny to watch, but it doesn't really add anything to the story. All it really did was just make me, Scotty, and Captain better friends because of random stuff we did. Also, I made a nuclear bomb that season. That was cool. Season 3. If you thought you know what? I'm gonna combine season 3 and season 2. Or maybe I'll combine season 3 and season 4. But yeah, season 2, if I had to rate it, I rate season 2 like a 7 out of 10. There wasn't really a lot to do other than just goof around, and that season 1 is goof around and lore. Season 2 is goof around. Then what will season 3 be? Nothing. Alright, Jacksepticeye, where are you? Jacksepticeye, I need your assistance. Jacksepticeye. What? What did I miss? Oh, I have to go back here. I have to stay here. Right?
It's evil. It flew off. Good for him. All right, back to thinking.
Welcome to the Enrichment Center.
Oh my god, it's and.
Mandatory for all employees, the quality of our test subjects has
It's
risen
me, it's
dramatically.
it's
Employee retention, however, has not. As a result, you may have heard we're going to
Oh, let's go.
human testing. There's still a few things left to
Wait,
wrap
Scotty,
up,
why is that
though.
a bad
The
thing?
bean counters told
You
me
don't.
we literally could not afford to buy $7 worth of moon rocks, much less 70
Is
million.
is that
Bought 'em
not?
anyway.
Is
Ground
that?
up, mixed them into a gel. And guess what? Ground up moon rocks are pure poison. I am deathly ill. Still, it turns out they're a great portal conductor. So now, we're going to see if jumping in and out of these new portals can somehow leach the lunar poison out of a
New
man's
portals?
bloodstream. When life gives you lemons, make lemonade. Let's all stay positive and do some science. That said, I would really appreciate it if you could test as fast as possible. Carolyn, please bring me more pain pills.
Oh. Yeah, that's not good at all. Is it too late to reconsider? So season 3 of Amplified SMP. Sure, I'll guess I'll join and maybe I'll stream a little bit of it. Maybe probably won't. This is disgusting. I can't. Well, I think I'm gonna sit here, not looking at that. So season 3 had a cool theme, but we were way too far from each other, and there was way too little people for this plan to work. So Hayden wanted to do a nation's server, but it's amplified, so it's amplified season 3. So that's that really. It's just he wanted to do nation. Yeah, no, just no. That's just. I'm throwing up in the corner. What's the sound of me absolutely vomiting? There you go, the sound. I can no longer hear the sound. So season 3 was the nations. Didn't go anywhere. I got like the desert. That was pretty cool. I don't know. There was really not. This one had even less on it than. This one had less. Oh, Hayden. Speaking of Hayden, this one had less content on it than season 2. Mainly because Penguin streamed on it like once, and he was just a farmer, not really doing anything. So after what? After like a month? Okay. So what was happening in between season 3, the start of season 3 and season 4? Because obviously we're playing Minecraft, but we're not playing on season 3. What happened between season 3 and season 4 is the Zodiac SMP and the Stardust SMP. And I'm gonna include them here just because they may not be amplified, they may not be a part of its canon, but I feel like I have to include them. All right, I just need to. The Zodiac SMP was stacked to the brim with potential, and then Skeptro got operator, and it all went downhill. Like I don't mean it to be like, I don't want to be hating on Skeptro throughout most of this, but Skeptro had a repeating command block to make sure he always has operator, and always not repeating. I don't know. He had command blocks to set up that if he was banned, he would get unbanned, and if he were to get de-opt, he would get re-opt instantly. He would immediately get operator if someone were to de-opt him. That was, and he had like prot 10 armor. I don't know. Also, the Zodiac SMP is a server where Hep joined. Is where Hep first joined, and as you can tell, that means it's bad. I don't know. The Zodiac SMP just absolutely was just a complete trash. The only good thing that I liked about Zodiac SMP, my home is 20 minutes away from this spot, is that I don't know if that's good or bad. I think that's good. I don't know. I feel like that's a good thing. I could be very wrong. So season 3, no, not season 3, Zodiac has something. It's just the only thing I liked about it was Rue Vegas, which was which is gonna be a thing in Pizza SMP. So let me get something clear. This whole and Rue plot line was I split my name into two. We get and get Rue, two different people, like a fusion, make Andrew. So the story was Andrew split up into and Rue when he went to Zodiac SMP. But that's not canon anymore, at least for me personally. I don't want the Zodiac SMP. No offense to the Zodiac. No, actually no, I lied. All the offense to the Zodiac SMP. Just all of it, all of it. And why did my music stop playing? Let's go back to. So Zodiac SMP had an more insane downfall than Amplified, and Zodiac SMP only had one season. So. There was just some of these seasons just have a whole lot of nothing going on, man. Stardust SMP. So Ethan made a server. Yeah, Zodiac could have been great, but it wasn't. That's it. It could have been great, but it wasn't. Stardust SMP. Ethan made a server, and that alone should tell you that it wasn't good. So first of all, we had Skeptral on the server. So first of all, the world is run by Ethan. Second of all, Skeptral's on the server, out for blood, and the server has a world border, so he has to run into us eventually. And then we had Hep on the server, who is better than Skeptral at PvP, and Skeptral had already tortured us for months. So that alone is already not good. That's not a good thing. So me, Captain Scotty, lived in an underground bunker, so that way we wouldn't get killed by those two nerds. And then I killed Captain on accident, and he rage quit the server and never played again. So R.I.P. Captain. And me and YY Boy, we were like the only two left of our little group, because Penguin was doing his own thing. I don't know. Stardust SMP was alright. If you want to know at all what happened, just watch my streams of Stardust SMP if you dare, because it's the Stardust SMP. And I don't know. There's just not really a lot to talk about. However, so now that we got past Zodiac and we got past Stardust SP, I think we have to move on. Tutorial SMP. Oh, the tutorial. Okay, I don't want to count tutorial. Like, I don't want to be rude, but tutorial SMP lasted like a week. All right, Tutorial SMP had like 5 things done on it. That was, we start a war with Zodiac, Skeptral, end that war with Zodiac and Skeptral because Zodiac didn't want to go to war. And then and then I went into hiding because Skeptral shouldn't be a person. Wallpaper engine. Because Skeptral scares me. So I went into hiding. And I went on a boat with Scotty, and we traveled like 1,000 blocks into the water. The tutorial SMP was a tutorial world, and it ends after a while. And after you reach that endpoint, it is just ocean. So we went into the ocean, we just dug down, and made another bunker. And I lived in that for a while. Went a little insane because no one was there because Scotty was too busy being a real person. Scotty was too much having fun over there. What? Scotty doesn't want to live in a hole? Crazy. So yeah, that was tutorial SMP. Ethan said I snitched on Penguin, which is just a flat out lie, lying on my name, and I'm heated about it because Penguin believed it. So, no, I had absolutely no say in this. Also, apparently I owned the only trident on the server, so I burned it. Um, oh, Tutorial SMP had the funniest thing out of pretty much every server. Ethan decided to say, guys, we should ban Andrew from the server because he doesn't play on the server enough. Guys, let's ban Andrew because he doesn't play on the server. Oh yeah, I forgot Ice also wanted to rat me out. Pretty much, I don't know what I did, but everyone wanted me dead. Except for Penguin, Scotty, and Captain. The core four. What? What? There you go. Guys! We should ban Andrew from the server. He doesn't play it enough. Coming from the guy who logged on a total of like 6 times in Season 1, 2 times in Season 2, 0 times in Season 3, was barely even on his own SMP, and joined the Zodiac SMP like 4 times. Guys! Guys! We should ban Andrew from the server. He doesn't play it enough, even though I was just on 5 minutes ago before he said that. Okay. Now that's the tutorial SMP. I mean, if you want to call it tutorial SMP, we can also say Scotty is God SMP and gives people random things every 5 minutes. Or the super flat SMP that had like 1 stream on it from Penguin. Or Cheese SMP. Or Cheese SMP Season 2. Or literally like the other 5,000 SMPs that were made in between Season 3 and Season 4. Anyways, Season 4. Whoo! Season 4. You know what, I'm gonna beat this level before I talk about Season 4 because Season 4 is something, alright. Season 4 is definitely a season. Season 4 is like the polar opposite to Season 1. And let me say, by no means do I hate Season 4, alright? By the people, I mean the YY boy, utterly despise Season 4, and for good reason. For perfectly good reason. Yeah, but Scotty, you don't seem, when the server was ending. Yeah, in the beginning. Obviously. Because there wasn't so many, like, thousands of different murder plots. What am I doing here? What am I supposed to be doing? What am I meant to do here? Oh. What is wrong? Oh, oh no, oh no, ow! I'm gonna take 30 showers. I'm gonna take like 5 billion showers. Oh god. Did I just make an infinite loop? I like that. Oh god, why? Why did I? That's not a good placement on my part. I don't like this level. I don't like this level. I don't like this level. That's correct. Okay, there we go. Now I can put now I can put it I can put the thing wherever I need to put the thing. Okay, now where's the first? Was I not supposed to jump down? No, it doesn't matter. Okay. Okay, now I'm on the out. I'm outside. How do I get up here? I know what I have to do. Come on! Come on! What? What am I need to get up there. But how? It's milk. This is by far my least favorite level. What? I think I just looked into a parallel universe. What? I don't know what that was. What do you mean? No. Not good. I don't like it. Huh? What gravitational force pulled me back towards the portal? Again. 360. Okay, so season 2 rated a 7 out of 10. Season 3 is like a 4 out of 10. Not because it was bad, because it was kind of a nothing. It was kind of just a whole lot of nothing. Zodiac SMP potential was literally like 9 out of 10. What actually took place on Zodiac SMP was like a was like a 2 out of 10. Stardust SMP was like a 5 out of 10. And Tutorial SMP is like a solid 6 out of 10. Did I say, what would I say? Stardust is like a 5 out of 10. Zodiac is Zodiac is a 2 out of 10. Zodiac's a 2 out of 10. Stardust is a 5 out of 10. No, a 4 out of 10. 4 out of 10. Tutorial was a 5 out of 10. Yeah, that's my official ranking of those three. What gravitational force keeps pulling me back? I saw it. It did it again. I like got pulled backwards. Like what? What even did that? What? Chiquito, come outside. Chiquito, come outside. We got some French fries. Jacksepticeye, where are you? I don't know what I'm doing. Ew. I'm just putting it where everywhere. Oh, oh, no, I didn't like that at all. That was not cool. That was. Forgive me. I didn't even do it right. Oh, I don't like this game anymore. Okay, so huh. What do I do? Isn't no ini bulk photos printed? Sort. Uh, oh. Wait, no, I need more of that to be here. Can I? Okay, okay. Wait. Too far, man. Too far. This looks horrible. That's cool. Did I almost get Final Destination?
When life gives you lemons,
I don't
make
like that
lemonade.
achievement.
Make life take the lemons back. Get mad. I don't want your damn lemons. What am I supposed to do with these? Demand to see life's manager. Make life rue the day it thought it could give Cave Johnson lemons. Do you know who I am? I'm the man who's gonna burn your house down with the lemons. I'm gonna get my engineers to invent a combustible lemon that burns your house down.
Finding people. He says what we're all thinking.
The point is, if we can store music on a compact disc, why can't we store a man's intelligence and personality on one? So I have the engineers figuring that out now. Brain mapping, artificial intelligence. We should have been working on it 30 years ago. I will say this. I'm going to say it on tape so everybody hears it 100 times a day. If I die before you people can pour me into a computer, I want Carolyn to run this place. Now she'll argue. She'll say she can't. She's modest like that, but you make her. Hell, put her in my computer. I don't care. All right, test's over. You can head on back to your desk.
Goodbye, sir.
Good morning, sir. A thing. And? Is that really you? Bum, ba-dum, ba-dum. So is that where that audio comes from? Don't make lemonade. Take the lump. I did not know it come from Portal. Something tells me it's not gonna be this easy. What am I doing? What am I doing? Why is there a portal here? Why can't I put portals there? Why is it never this easy? Oh, you want me to jump? Oh. Oh my god. Okay. I guess it's time to talk about the last season of Amplified. The final chapter. The Five Nights at Freddy's 4 of Amplified. What was its theme? It didn't really have a theme. Oh my days. Oh, are we fighting him right now? Are we fighting Mr. British Boy right now? Why is this not? It wasn't. What, season 4? It was amplified. It was. Its theme was that it wasn't amplified, but guys, I think this might be amplified. No, it had to. I refuse to believe that it wasn't amplified. I will die on this hill. That was very much amplified. Season 4 wasn't amplified. Yes, it was. Quote unquote. It quote unquote wasn't amplified, but it very much was, and you can't tell me otherwise. Whee! When you realize this series of me playing Portal is older than season 4 of Amplify. Jeez. Jeez. Okay, I'm on the water 7 archer. Oh, what? Wow. One Piece. Uh-oh. Boing. Oh, why? Why? Why do you do this to me? Why? Okay, where do I start with season 4? I think I need to get past this. I think as soon as hold on. Give me a second. Give me one quick second. Give me 1 second. How do you see? With the bots. How many? How did I see? How many chapters there were? Community template. Okay, the reunion. There's like what, 8 chapters? How many chapters are in Portal 2? 10 chapters. But one of them is the credits, so there's 9. The reunion, the itch, and then there's the part where he kills you. Oh, Penguin actually spoke to me. Gold. That is not icy. Why did it? if preschool is before kindergarten, then is college just reschool? Oh my god, I think Captain's onto something. Captain might be onto something. I just wanted to see how close we are to the boss battle. Ah! So where am I going? Where? Oh, better. What are we doing here? What is happening? Am I allowed to go back to this? Am I supposed to? Oh! Oh my days. Can I put a portal? No. How do I get up there? Oh, wait. Wait. Wait, couldn't I just... Oh, oh, ah! I made a live studio audience. Oh no. Okay, so that does that. So do I just... Am I just gonna... It's about pretty much what I thought would happen. I think I do that there. Whoa, what happened here? I looked away for 5 seconds. What the freak? Okay, so shoot that. And just... Oh! Wait. Put this here. No! What happened to Mr. Plum? So if I... Okay, so if I just... No, hold on. Hold the phone. Hold all my phones. You see my phones? I have 30 of them. Hold on to them for me, please. Huh. Oh, never mind. Turn all of us white again. Okay, then. That's much better. Okay. So put that go back. Oh. That's... Sorry, the way you said that sounded like a threat. And I'm quite scared on what this something is. Oh! I can't. Okay, hold on, fine. What is it? I haven't got it yet. Never mind. How do I... That's the way every day goes. Lose control. I'm thinking what I'll be back again. Every day goes. Did I like go up? Nope. How do I... Okay, what is the goal here? The goal is to get up there, right? Couldn't I get the white gel go up there? Oh, what is Scotty send me? Oh, the live studio audience. It looks very nice with the texture pack, not the shader. Okay, as my brain fries, I'm probably gonna end this here. But first, I shall talk. This time I talk about season 4. Season 4 was my least, and was like, if I had to rate it, I would rate season 4 like an 8 out of 10, or like a 7.5 out of 10. I really enjoyed season 4, despite all of the destruction and chaos that took place. So season 4 starts off with me and Scotty death duo lag death duoing I don't know. We went on an adventure and said, you guys all stink, because you remember there's been like 5 servers in between. So, you guys all smell. You guys smell like you don't know what a shower is. So we head off, and then we get this base. We get like 30 different bases in the process of adventuring. We're like 30,000 blocks out or something. I don't know. And we just have a we live out in the snow, and one day when I decided to take a break from Minecraft, Scotty is kidnapped by Heputus. And I'm getting told told the hey, you should come to the village where everyone who's evil is. And I'm like, I'm looking at that and I'm like, that sounds really cool. That sounds so cool. But no, I will not be doing that for my own good. I think it's better if I'm alone. I guess I have to be alone, because there's no way I'm going all the way over there. So eventually I went all the way over there. And I did not have a good time. I did not have that well of a time. I'm gonna be honest. I didn't have that jolly old time. So obviously I went back, because why would I stay there? Because there's just no good people there, except for Scotty and Captain. So we'll get on that later. So Heputus was a little nerd and mean, and a punk, and a bully, and a scumbag, and a hoo-holla, and a chuckle nut, and a tough knuckle, and a Timmy Tough Knuckles, and a Devious Dan. Timmy Tough Knuckles, all of them. He was mean, and Hayden was just flat out like, hey dude, I don't like you. I don't like you or anything you stand for. And we're like, oh, that's crazy. And then he got banned, and then people were like, keep him banned, unban him right now. And Scotty and Hep were gonna do lore. So Scotty was like, so if I'm not gonna be able to do my lore, I'm just gonna quit Amplify. So if Hep isn't unbanned, I'm quitting Amplify. So obviously, I voted for Hep to be not banned. Which, looking back, I regret. I mean, you get 1 positive and like 40 negatives. Like, sure, the positive is like, it's like 10,000, and the negatives are like 20 each. but that's still a lot of negatives. But whatever, we've unbanned Hep. We blew up the thing, the ballot bombing. I rigged the whole place to explode. I made the whole place explode. Penguin died because Ethan killed him. Because Ethan's a little nerd who also Hayden. So, disclaimer, not disclaimer. What for context? Ethan is he hasn't been going by Ethan. He hasn't been going by Ram Millennium. He's been going as Pope Ram because he was the Pope of in season 1. He was like, you see Hayden? He's so cool. He's so cool. I want him to marry me. Oh, I love that guy. That guy, I love him. 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 And then one day Hayden was so the thing about Amplified season 4 is the Nether wasn't allowed. If you went in the Nether, you got banned. But apparently some switch in Ethan's head was like, I'm the Pope. Hayden said I can do it. And Hayden was just flat out like, no. But who cares? That's for later. So Ethan shows up in full netherite, and whoo holla. Ethan, we blew up everything. We blew up the ballot area, the voting area. And was this my doing? So, Ethan just kind of leaves, dips out. James died, Penguin died, I didn't die, Scotty didn't die. Only 2 people died, and they didn't even die to the explosion. James died to the explosion, but Penguin got killed by Ethan. So, what was I talking about? Okay, so we decided to go to war with Ethan because he made things go boom boom. So then Heputus, now that he's unbanned, is despite even though Ethan voted for Hep to remain banned, because the people who voted for Hep to be unbanned is me, Penguin, Scotty. Even though Ethan was like, yeah, keep Heputus banned. They decided to work together, which is kind of scary. It's scary. Sorry, Skeptical, you're not really relevant to the story until later on. So, the war happens. We kind of destroyed Ethan's old village that he wasn't using anymore. So, But I guess it was so controversial, Penguin was like, guys, let's maybe not do that ever again. So he made the Cathedral City Conventions, which is just the Geneva Conventions. Boo. Boo. After that, Hayden just straight up banned Ethan because he was going in the Nether illegally, and also had 30 stacks of TNT somewhere in the world ready to blow up everything. So that's the end of the war. I'm living in the village now because I have nothing to do. Oh, I almost left out something crazy about the war. Scotty, plug your ears for the next 5 minutes. Apart from Ethan being allies with Hep, he was more than likely responsible or teammates with someone. Okay, so what happened in the village? So there was like 5 houses. All of them gone, by the way. Captain had his house. He gave me permission to burn it to the ground. Womp womp, who cares? Scotty's house, on the other hand, was mysteriously burned down one day. And I was like, dude, that sucks. We better get down to the bottom of this. Then it turns out when Hayden bans Ethan, Scotty and Hep are like, so we were working with Ethan. And I was like, Scotty reveals, hey guys, Ethan just got banned. So I guess I just reveal this now. I burned down my own house and worked with Ethan and Hep, who are like the two most evil people. The two least redeemable of the nerds. But who cares, you know? You know, the past is the past. We already forgiven him for this, you know. He's been reunited. He's allowed to the cookout again, you know. You know, you ally with the most evil man in the universe. Twice. 3 times. 4 times. 5. Ooh. What happened is it's in the past. It's the past, you know. Anyways, so yeah, that was pretty crazy. That whole I don't trust you thing, because you know you'll work with the most evil man in all of mankind. You know, that was a thing that lasted for like a month. Anyways, after the war, not a whole bunch happened. I opened a KFC. Penguin made a railway. I shot and killed Penguin on accident. Then I left for a little bit. Not really a whole lot happens after the war, except oh, me and Captain had this whole thing planned that we were gonna destroy our own country, because you know we need to have the last laugh, not Ethan or Hep. But so we were actually, well, I was destroying all these little farms that Scudpro had put up, and this is me admitting to it. I was the one who destroyed all the farms in Season 4. I destroyed the cactus farm, the sugarcane farm, all of them. The farm behind Captain's house before it burned down, it was me, Barry. I did it, okay? Sure, I had something crazy planned. It was gonna be so cool. Didn't happen because someone else decided to be evil at the end of the day, and irredeemable. Hep, after being unbanned, kind of just did this thing called being annoying. If you were having fun on the server, Hep would show up personally to your house, punch you in the face, and walk away. that is pretty much what would happen, or just straight up flat out kill you. Which is not that fun. Surprisingly, not that epic for that season, or just in general. So yeah, I guess, so I logged on to the server, right? I'm doing something nice. I'm getting rid of the remains of Scotty's house, because you know he said tear it down one time, and I had nothing to do on the server. So I was, you know, I'm gonna be nice. And then Hep logged on, and I'm like, oh no, fear, terror, scream. And then he was just kind of being rude. And then Scotty logged on. And then Scotty's just peacefully mining. And then Hep just kind of burns down all of the trees for absolutely no reason other than attention. And so, me and Scotty log off, right? And we go to a private server because why not? You know, you log on to relax on your Video Pal server, and arson, not really fun. So after Scotty has to go, I log back onto the Amplified server, and I see the giant lava cats. I see this humongous lava cats And Hep's just like, I got bored. he's like, oh no, I trust me. I know what I did is wrong, but I don't. I absolutely do not care. And I'm like, bruh, why? And he's like, you guys had some lighting issues. Anyways, 20 minutes later, Hep was banned from the server. And then, Penguin does his final stream, kills himself. Nice one there. Nice. Really nice one there, Penguin. So, Skeptral, you know, being the only one who jumped to save Penguin, so he wouldn't die, failed in the process of trying to save Penguin. You know, he's obviously the one who would search for Penguin's revival book to, you know, make sure he's not dead forever. Bruh. That's weird. Uh, so, then after that, there's just kind of just like this little break period. Hayden floods all of New Brooklyn. I guess that what it's called now, or what was it called? Manifesto. I guess. I don't know. I forgot what it was called at the end of the day. I call it New Brooklyn. Well, now it's. Wait. Okay. So. What was I saying? Ryan joined the server, had a little farm thing called Ryan. It was Ryan's estate. We just kind of all lived there for a while because, well, the other place just got lava casted and flooded. There's nowhere else for us to. The main content creator just died. Nothing else for us to really do. Eventually, so we trashed Penguin's old village in hopes to make sure he never comes back. Skeptral logs on, tries to kill us. That was pretty funny. And then, me and Scotty go to our very first place of, like, the server, basically. Our oldest base on the server. And we die. And then, that is the end of Amplified. That is the end of Amplified SMP. That is... No. I don't care what they tell you, Amplified ends there. If Amplified Season 5 happens, if Amplified happens, I don't know. Anyways, Pizza SMP. I will, do something. Thank you. I'm just gonna. When did the music stop playing? I didn't notice. This live stream feels pretty short compared to most. It's only been like 3 hours. I think I got everything out of the way. I spoke about all of voice crack. All 4 seasons of Amplified, and the more important um mini servers in between. Pizza SMP is, yeah. Look at Penguin's channel. That's That's what I'm gonna tell you. Just look at Penguin's channel. Look at the Pizza SMP streams, and follow Scotty with 2sboy on Twitch. I'll put all the links in the description. Trust. If Amplified gets a season 5, we call it Amplified. That's what I just said. It is what I just said. Maybe you're just repeating what I said.